and welcome back to The Oily Life. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and today I'm going to take you along with me as I do a remake of my Orange Calendula soap. This is one of my more popular soaps, and it's also perfect for spring and summer because the orange has that nice fresh smell to it, and then the calendula is just really soothing on the skin. So let's go make some soap. Alright, so we are ready to do a remake of my Orange Calendula soap. This is one of my best-selling soaps. I try to have it in stock all year long. And something I did a little different this time is I did infuse the calendula into my olive oil using the heat method. So I just put it in the crock pot, which I'll put a little video of it here, and let it go for like 6 hours on low, let that all infuse in, and then strained it out. And then that's what I'm using in my soap today. We're also going to add in 3 tablespoons of coconut milk. And we're going to get that just blended up now with the oils before we add our lye water in. And I don't disperse my coconut milk powder in any water or anything like that. I just put it in and give it a good blend, which is what we will do now. And my soap batter recipe is down in the description box if you did want to give it a try. And we're gonna go ahead and blend in our orange essential oil as well. And I have some kaolin clay in here. That spatula was way too big for this jar, to say the least. And I'm going to keep giving that a blend. The orange essential oil will be the only thing coloring this soap. Besides it'll get lightened up a little bit by the coconut milk. And now we're going to go ahead and get our lye water in. Alright, and that is looking pretty good there. You can see it's that nice orange color. Smells amazing, bright and fresh. I'll just get this wiped off a little bit. And I'm gonna just go around and scrape the sides down, make sure I got everything. That looks pretty good there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this in the mold. Checking the bottom really well first. And this is the Workshop Heritage Triple Skinny Loaf Mold, and I've been loving it. I've been really able to scale up the amount of soap that I make at a time. And then I'm just gonna let this set up a little bit, and then we're gonna do a little texture on the top and add some calendula. All right, and we're gonna just texture the top here a little bit. I like to keep it nice and simple on this particular one. So we just do a little bit of a spoon top, and then I put some dried calendula on it, and that is it. All right, and we're gonna call that good. We're gonna let these set up for 24 to 48 hours, and then we'll come back and cut it. How it turned out. You can see there was a little bit of ash on the top, but not any big deal. Smells great. Some of this calendula will fall off as we're cutting it, but that is okay. Now, something that I have noticed is with that new mold I have, I've been having some issues with my soap overheating. And I think it's just because the soap mold is so much better insulated than the one I was previously using. So I think I'm gonna have to pay a lot closer attention to the temperature that I'm soaping at, as I did get some cracking, which luckily the majority of the cracking happened on the loaf line, so it wasn't too big of a deal. And I was able to, in the one place where it wasn't on the loaf line, I was able just to kind of press that back together. But I did end up having to put it in the refrigerator. And I usually soap closer to 120 degrees. So I think I'm just gonna have to do room temperature, just so I don't keep getting all that overheating. Because I never had issues with it overheating in my other mold. So I don't know if it's because it's a larger amount, and it's just, you know, the chemical reaction is so much more. And then on top of that, the mold just being way better insulated. But that's at least my theory, is that I need to just let it get to room temperature and then do my soaping. Because I don't want to keep having the cracking happen. But overall, besides that, really happy with how it turned out. This is one of my more popular soaps. I always try to have this one in stock. It's pretty popular and sells out pretty quickly. And that's why it's also nice to have that bigger mold, is I was like making this soap all the time. So it's nice to kind of have that triple batch of it, so I'm not constantly trying to remake it. And I did really like doing the infused oil for the calendula in this batch. You actually do get some of the scent of the calendula, which is nice. You don't always get that when you use the extracts. And way more affordable than purchasing extracts for it. There we go. And I will plane these. They had a few air bubbles, so just to smooth up the sides. Not anything too bad, but I will plane these. And I plane most of my soaps, so that's not anything out of the ordinary. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing how I made my orange and calendula soap. If you did, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe if you're not already, and just become part of my community here on YouTube. I do a lot of soap making videos and some other bath and body videos as well. So if that's something you're interested, would love to have you stick around and subscribe. So take care, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.